Thank you for joining us. It's Anthony Manna and Dena Marie with Our Energy Matters. Hello, Anthony.
Hello, Dena Marie. Here we are once again. This is session number 8, I think, and I think it's been very fulfilling. Here, you know, each time we come to these brief meetings on Zoom and do a video, we are coming in. I feel like whenever I go to you in Our Energy Matters, the art of crystal reading, learn how to manifest your heartfelt intentions. And I had no idea about crystals. I had no idea about chakras, and I had no idea about blockages. Well, I guess I experienced a lot of blockages in my life, but I never had them listed on the back of a book where I could go there and go, ooh, eeny, meeny, me, that's me today, you know? And it's been a very powerful experience for me to move into this kind of spirituality from, let's say, my years in Catholicism, you know, which to me, when I look back on it now, or were pretty restrictive, you know, and not very, what can I say, opening, that they did not necessarily open me to possibilities about myself. And I think a lot of sin and sinfulness led me in ways that I really think were quite destructive. Now that I look at what it means, and as I said to you during our conversation today, what it means, when I come into your book and into your way of thinking about the universe, I believe that what that book is after is how to live a full, promising, satisfying, love yourself life. How's that?
And that's what, when you were talking about, the priesthood, I was thinking of Fantasia. You know, Mickey Mouse, and he gets the wand, but he doesn't know what to do with it, and he misuses it. But that's what your chakras are. To me, they're a magic wand. So if you were in a place where people wanted you to be empowered, they would help you tune up your wand, and you would think for yourself and be imaginative and creative and be able to speak up and say no. But if you're around, most people live in a place where they're repressed. It could be school, a job. So you're always being pushed down so that they can control you. But when you have your chakra spinning, your wand works magically. And we were talking on the phone about how when my imagination is really good and my creativity and my inspiration, how I get to dance with rock stars. I'm just kidding. You know, how things manifest for me so much easier because my higher self will tell me, it'll give me guidance. So when your chakras are open, you get an idea, you focus on it right here. You think about, you look up, see how I just looked up? Then you start playing with it. You're painting a picture in your mind's eye about what you want to do or what you're going to do. And then all of a sudden you get your inner voice, which is your throat chakra. Then you use your outer voice to say, hey, we're going to that concert tonight. We don't have tickets, but I'm going to go. And the voice says, I'm going to get tickets. So then I go there, physically get out of my head because I really want to go so bad. I use my heart. That's your feelings behind your thought. Then you get in your solar plexus, and that's where you're like, okay, we're here. Now I have to ask some stranger because the voice said the Asian man has the tickets and he looks homeless and there's nobody else on the road. So I asked the man and we get into the show. So the lower chakras are me dancing with the band that I had the idea to go see in the first place, which is your root chakra. Now my body is in line with my thoughts. So the physical world is manifested through my ideas. And if you're spinning, you manifest amazing, lovely things. If your heart's blocked, you might manifest things that don't serve you or anyone else. But all the chakras are perfect. And it was a kid's game. I played this with children 30 years ago. Now it's 35 years ago. Oh gosh, the rock game. That's what they called it. And all they did is pick their favorite colors. I matched them with the chakras. And this is where I came up with my chakra prescriptions or doses.
Doses. That's what I talk about. Yeah. Well, that's perfect. Yeah, that's perfect because it's, well, I mean, it's the sense of your heartfelt intentions, you know. And I think the thing that I forget to do during meditation is your prescription, if I can put it that way. I mean, it wasn't nasty. It was just a way of saying to me, think about five things that you are thankful for, you know, each day. And I usually put that into my meditation. And then the other one is, what would your intention be for this day, you know? And I think that what I talked to you about today was, my intention would be to take what was a kind of jealousy or envy and turn it into loving kindness. And I think that that is a very wise step for me, because one way I could say it, and then I'd like to read to you what I wrote today. Because, well, you know, actually, I want to go there right now. When you were just describing that whole process of starting here, you know, and looking into your chakras, into your energies, and you know where they lead you, I think that's what's happening to me when I write my pieces from your book. That I think it's, I was just thinking about it yesterday, because in a way I have left a story called The Imposter, which I'm liking a lot. And my partner, Donald, is going to be illustrating. But I left it for a while. I had to leave it for a while because, as you know, I'm just coming out of a surgery, but also because I found myself moving toward writing about your energy. Our energy matters, you know. And I find that it takes me to places that I like, and that I have to kind of think about a whole lot. Can I read to you?
Yes, please. Always.
Yeah. So, I mean, for today, because Rick very kindly always says, do you have a title? So my title today is Opening to Our Goodness. And then he says, do you have like a sentence or two? And just to lead in, and I wrote, in our energy matters, the art of crystal reading and learning how to manifest your heartfelt intentions. Wander through Lady Grace's prescripts, manifested in luminous sparks, no, meteors of enlightenment, arcing toward life's fullness, sacredness, and harmony. And then I begin. Lady Grace, otherwise known as Dena Marie, enlightened rescuer of soul, mind, body, spread and again spread your healing colors, crystals of empowering hues, spark flamed miracles of soul, mind, bodies opening to the wonder of yours and mine goodness at the core of being here and now. Wandering through our energy matters, the heart of crystal reading, and learning how to manifest your heartfelt intentions. I held close to heart Lady Grace's prescripts, manifested in luminous sparks, no, meteors of enlightenment, arcing toward life's fullness, sacredness, harmony, reaching far beyond that is yours and mine, impediments, what she calls blockages, our impoverished souls, minds, bodies, where we harbor sightless the depth of our spirit, our brandished holiness. Moving through your book, observing profound professions of faith, creeds, and honor, and tried and true dogmas, I stood smack dab beside a sacrosanct medium, offering me with loving kindness a sacrament she doles out as chakra doses. The word chakra, she reports in our energy matters, means wheel in Sanskrit. In ancient East Indian language, there are 7 of these major energy centers in the human body and hundreds of minor ones, and they receive, assimilate, and distribute energy through our energetic fields, our auras. and they connect to and illuminate colors. I hungered for these life-giving energies and their corresponding vibrant crystallized colors. I prayed with Lady Grace, Dena Marie. I paused at each chakra, manifesting a litany of earth, water, fire, air, sound, light, and thought. And I said, I desired to be bathed in roots safe red.
That's where I want to be. That's the chakra I'm working on. Red, the earth chakra, the grounding, and being in a home that's safe, being in a relationship that feels safe. Don't you love that word safe?
Adore it.
I love it. And where the other end of it is fear. So, you know, when we watch the news and we're in that fear-based, that's destroying our root chakra, our base, the thing that keeps us stable and secure. So I'm always running around getting all crazy. So I kind of hurt my ankle, didn't I?
You did, yes.
That's the root chakra. That's that part of my body that says, Dena, slow down, stay still, because I'm constantly like a child, a 5-year-old, twirling and whirling and want to get out there. And I think your body is speaking to at all times. That's the mind-body connection, which is in the book. So your root chakra is everything below your waist. It's your feet, knees, hips, thighs. And so when you're having issues in those areas, you might have a root chakra problem in the red root chakra. So I love when you talk about my book, because it just makes my heart want to get back into it.
Well, that's so wonderful, because I mean, the way you just described it makes it so real. I mean, it concrete sizes it. I think there's such a word. That, in other words, you know, I mean, I see it so possibly, especially when you talk about, you know, we want to go, the energy, and then you have to stop. You know, I mean, well, look at me. I just came out of surgery, and I was so angry with myself for not being able to do my 5-mile walk in the morning, in the, you know, and I'm going through that, and I'm just allowing myself to listen to, I guess it's the root really, which is saying to me, slow down, you're healing, accept the healing energy, you know. My other one is, and I think maybe, you know, we're going to have to stop pretty soon, because I think going through these with you is so illuminating for me, and I think it will be for our watchers, our viewers, and our listeners. Here's my second one. I desired to wallow in sacrals and charmed orange.
And that's the second, well, it goes, I teach them from top down, but the root chakra is your base, just like a tree, right? Your roots. And then the sacral is your trunk. It's the support you get from your friends and your family and yourself. You know, people that betray themselves usually attract people that will betray them. So that's pulling the rug out from under you. So I've seen people without a sacral chakra. Normally, they've been hurt as a child, so it's very hard for them to connect with other human beings. And they don't know how to have pleasure or move about and feel. And that's the water element, which they all have elements that go with them. But the sacral chakra is all about you and I, our relationship, our friendship. And we do have a conversation on the phone where we kind of talk about our problems, and then we get over it. And then we start thinking about what we could do. And then we're laughing and we're inspired. That's your support system, right? So if you have safety and relationships that support you, the solar plexus is the one after that. And that's the one that allows you to get up and shine and do what you need to do, because you have your foundation, you have people that love and support you. Now, you know, when you get on the dance floor, they're not going to poo-poo you. They're going to go, that was fun. Can I dance with you?
Exactly. Well, I mean, you moved into my next one, which I think we'll have to leave there. We're into 17 minutes.
Yeah, well, we'll start with that one next time.
I decide, well, we can leave the solar plexus. And you were saying, I was saying sacral, and you say sacral? What is that word?
Sacral. I say sacral, but I said chakra is wrong too. So
that's all right. But I mean, we'll start next time with solar plexus, because that is such an important area. And then the other thing that I want to point out to our viewers is what's so impressive to me is that here you say you start up here at the crown, and then you move down. I started at the bottom and went up. I don't know why, but I just felt secure doing that. It was almost like I was leading myself up to this, you know, this out, beyond, you know. But the other thing I want to point out is on this side, we have the blockages. And they have been so, I have, and you write about them in the book, of course. And because you also, something that people should know is that you also treat people, people come to you for guidance, you know, and that's been going on for many years. And so in your book, you often talk about the baseball kid who was blocked, you know, that the guy who came in, whose son, I think, had committed suicide or, yeah, you know, and see, I remember that because it stays with me in terms of what a blockage can actually do to a person. So we can leave it there. We can leave it as, folks, the next time Dena Marie and Anthony Manna come into your life, we're going to tell you all about being nourished by the solar plexus.
And you had it spot on. It's called Stairway to Heaven, right? That's what those chakras are. The true stairway to heaven.
The true stairway to heaven. And I do love that song too.
Me too.
Oh my gosh, that reminds me of my hippie days. Okay, my dear, thank you so much. We'll talk soon. You heal your ankle, please.
I will. Thank you, Anthony.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.